To mark the dart and the pocket placement for the welt pocket, I use this wax-free tracing paper. This is a single-sided one. They may or may not make double-sided. I have no idea. So it has this chalk-like stuff on one side. I take it, I fold it in half, and I have weights on my pattern so that it's holding everything in place. I peel everything back. This is the wrong side of my fabric. I'm gonna place it in there. Right now I'm just going to mark the dart placement. Make sure everything's lined up. Then I use a ruler to line up along that dart line and my tracing wheel. And I just trace, pressing hard. And then do it on the other dart leg. So you'll see that this will start to perforate over time the more you use the pattern, and you can just add tape. So there's my dart there. And it's a lot lighter on the other side because it's going through more, you're pressing through more layers. That's why you want to press really hard. If it's not dark enough on that layer, you can take everything off. That piece is fine. Just flip it over. Lay that down. Lay this down on it. Just want to put my weights down so nothing moves. And because of that mark from the first time I did it, since I don't need to go through as many layers, I don't need to press as hard. And there it is. So now I have my dart pieces, my dart lines transferred to the wrong side of my skirt back. Before I pin a dart, I just clip the end of the dart legs. Then when I start to pin, place a pin in the very end of the dart at the point. Match up your two little clips, and then that pin helps you find the fold point. It's a lot easier. So then I place a pin through the line on this side. If it doesn't quite match up, then I just fiddle the back fabric. So on this side it's going through the line, and on this side it's going through the line. My notches match up, and my point is flat. So now I just pin that, and I find another section. Place a pin through the dart leg. The other side, it matches up. Pin down. Through the dart leg. And then at the very end, just pull this one out, pin it so that I know where to stop. So sewing my dart, I start right at the end, at the edge of the fabric, along that line. So along my chalk marking. When I'm about a half an inch away from the point of my dart, I reduce the stitch length and then continue sewing. Right to the edge, no back stitching. And then I leave these long threads, separate the threads, and tie a square knot. So to tie a square knot, this is how I do it, just because this is how I always remember it. This hand, I first go, this thread is over and through, and then this hand goes under and through. And then clip your threads, and it's a nice smooth dart. Then the dart seam will get pressed. If you have a tailor's ham, it's a lot easier to press that dart. Because you can just place your dart along the curve and press. You get it nice and smooth.